Hello, welcome to Just Bird Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading on Justin Timberlake. I should say, I'm going to do a reading on Justin Timberlake today. It was a request from someone. Merry Christmas to all of you. It is Christmas morning. So I've laid out the cards. The other video will be plopped up above. I'm sorry, I have one of these hanging thingies and it's going to wiggle all around the table. I'm trying to get this hooked up so that you can hear me better. So let's see. First house, this is a 12 card spread. It's an astrological spread. We're using the Baron's Tarot Cross board. And, let's get into it. First house represents his self-image and his ego. So what I pulled for that is support and confrontation. So let's see, I don't know how this is viewing, but support and confrontation. So smile through the conflict. And that's how he feels about himself, that he's supported and that he just he knows he goes through some crap, but he grins and bears it. He gets through all of the tough times. So he's pretty good about himself. He may feel like he's a supportive person or that he is in need of support, to smile through confrontation. Now, this is a reading for 2023, and I don't know what's going on with Justin or his life, but let's keep going. This is his second house, dealing with his current affairs, his economic affairs, so his work life. This is ruled by the sign of Venus, and it represents the sign of Taurus. All right, we have relationship dynamics and unity all together now. So how I see this is a family affair. Maybe he and his wife are going to embrace an endeavor together. So that, or something. It will be a group venture, whatever's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. What is Justin Timberlake doing in his life these days? Man, it's been so long. I know I've heard of him in the headlines, like a revamp of the Britney situation and the Janet Jackson situation, which I don't understand either one, why he gets a bad rap. I understand more so the Janet, but the Britney, they were kids. They were kids. Jeez. Do those relationships even count? Like, oh, somebody cheated. They were superstars. Everybody cheated. Shoot. Uh, Third house. This is the house of communication. So what's the talk? What will he be talking about? We have sisterhood, like minds, and emotions. So I would say he's going to be singing about love, or at very least, talking about it, talking about the emotions of like minds. So the emotional nature of like minds. So I would say this is music and compassion, but it's a sisterhood. So there's a group effort. They could be talking about or singing together, since it is communication. This represents the sign of Gemini, and it's ruled by Mercury. What does it mean to you, those who know his life? Because I don't really know, Let's see. Moving on to the fourth house. This is Justin's home. I know he has that beautiful wife, a Beale. Is it Jessica Biel? I know there's two Beals. I don't know which one. Boy, that's bad, right? But I just know that she is incredibly gorgeous. A no frills kind of gal, like just natural beauty. All right, so what we have in the house is time for rest, retirement, and healing from the past. This may be a new career move. It just may be that there's been a lot of stuff going on, and recuperating. Maybe they've been out traveling. I'm not sure. Somebody could be healing from an ailment, but it's time for a break and to heal. So I would say, with the state of affairs globally, it could mean a lot of things. He could have the flu this year, or somebody within the household. is going to need to take a break, and this is his reading, so he has some healing to do, and it looks like he's going to need a little bit of bed rest at home. Um, something from the healing something from the past. So whatever it is, everything that isn't happening or occurring in this moment is the past. So let's just keep it moving. We'll look out for this. Let me throw some tarot on that. I am curious, and I apologize. I do have on a ratty old sweater. Um, it's comfy. I'm not gonna. I don't need to explain, but I do see all of this. It's clean, folks. It's clean, but it's about 10 years old, and I love to wear it around. It comes down to my ankles. You know, it's more like a robe with my kidders. You know, that and Bird. Sometimes she'll poop on me, which I don't mind. Giving y'all way too much information. What's going on in Justin Timberlake's home? All right. He's healing from heartbreak. Something what broke Justin's heart? It's in the reverse, so he's coming out of it, you know. Healing from heartbreak. Was there a heart issue? We'll keep an eye on that. We'll try one more here. And the Knight of Pentacles. It's been really slow moving, this course, because this is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, so there hasn't been much movement, if any at all. Just like it's halted. Whatever's going on, he has to heal from it. He'll get better with it, but it's going to take him some time. So expect that Justin Timberlake is going to have a bit of a hiatus in 2023. Okay, he has healing to do. All right, so let's move on to the 5th house, right? And this is his sex life. And it's entertainment, luck, and sex, and it's the astrological sign of Leo, and the ruling planet is the sun. And what we have is spiritual growth and stagnation, stuck and diminished. So it's not happening. It's more of a spiritual thing for them these days than it is like knocking those boots. It's diminishing, which they've been married for a number of years. It's not going to be all, it is a more of a spiritual connection. And if somebody is not feeling well, we know they're not going to be, hot and heavy. It's stagnant. They're stuck in a rut. Maybe it's become very routine or, old and boring. So Justin, you or your wife or whoever's in your household, once this healing happens, spice things up, do something a little different, darling. Let's get to it. All right, we're going to move on into his future economic affairs. Okay, so in the current, we have relationship dynamics and unity. So all together now, this is a family affair. This is a group effort. Family sometimes it doesn't have to be his wife, it doesn't have to be a sibling or anything like that, or a mother, brother. Family is who we consider to be closest. So there is a group effort here, and it has to do with relationship dynamics. Now, I'm not sure for right now, everybody's financially, it's a group effort. Economically, he and I'm going to say his wife, it's a group thing. So they're in preparation for a move. This may be their best bet. Their future relies on, it says, mixing the ingredients and moving. So to get their finances moving, they may actually need to, move from wherever they're at right now in order to do something different. What are we? Gold Dust brand. We've got sugar. Somebody's sweetening the pot. And it looks like all together. So I don't see any rift in Justin Timberlake's relationship. I don't see a breaking free of a relationship or anything like that, no matter, I don't see that. I see that they are going to continue on and move probably into a new direction at this stage of the game, but we'll see. We'll see, because down here we have the communication where they're talking about, matters of the heart, feelings and emotions, things like that, and like minds. So there is like some collaboration going on here. And it may just be with his wife. I wish I knew her name. I'm gonna say it's Jessica. I probably shouldn't say that, right? I probably should not say that. But I did. So correct me because I'm sure I'm wrong. Um, we're going to move on into the seventh house, which is dealing with his relationships and his marriage. And what we have is welcome the new. Flattery, unwanted attention is somebody trying to interfere in their relationship. Or are they going to welcome a new baby? I'm not sure. Welcome the new, but it could be that they're welcoming the new venture where because they're moving, right? We have the move here for their and they're welcoming the new chapter, but there's some unwanted attention, and it may be because it could be due to a baby or the moving. I'm going to call it the move, but don't be surprised if there's a baby. I'm just saying there isn't anything that indicates a baby up here. However, if when did they last have a child and nobody's recuperating, that wouldn't be what would be here. She's not pregnant or anything, right? Um, because that could be like why there's no sex, as well why this is kind of in a stuck space, and why this is like somebody needs to heal and be in the bed, and it's going to take some time. So I don't know. I'm going to look that up though when I'm done. I'm curious. Welcoming the new. But this could, like I said, this could be it doesn't have to mean that it's a new relationship or anything like that somebody's coming into the mix, but it is falling on the relationships. However, there's some unwanted attention here, and it could have to do with the move or welcoming the new. What is going on? I just got done saying I don't see anything that indicates like a separation of sorts, but we'll see what that pans out to be. We have the eighth house dealing with what he doesn't know. This is his subconscious mind. So, this is the sign of Scorpio, and it's ruled by Mars and Pluto. And what we have here is leaving. Now we're moving, now we're leaving, and the imagination. The regard of flight. This is his subconsciously, he knows he's moving. Like he knows he has to leave somewhere, and he may be dreaming, the imagination, maybe daydreaming, thinking of, focusing on, but he could be daydreaming or night dreaming, either way, but subconsciously thinking about leaving, and also being hung out to dry, like hook, line, and sinker here. But that's his imagination. So I would say, like, subconsciously, he knows it's time to move somewhere, and that, like, just, go with it, make the move. Um, we have the house, the ninth house is what he manifests in life. This is his actual reality. So what we have is a new exercise program and rescue, soul retrieval. Now, this could be a baby, but there's something new. Soul retrieval. What card is that? Judgment. Decisions. So what's coming up? Something that was, dead and buried is being revived and awoken within Justin, and this is his reality. So something from, like, something that's been, it's been put to rest for a long time. Something that's been buried is awakening now. So there's a new program. What is this about? And a new exercise program. Does anybody know anything about Justin Timberlake and whether or not he's like a gym focused person. There could be some kind of spiritual revival type thing going on, you know, like a meditation Zen program where he, for soul retrieval purposes, it could come through the form of, you know, it says a new exercise program, which is just letting me know that it's something more Zen like. So maybe they're going to lead meditations or something. Y'all let me know. I don't know. Justin Timberlake. Social standing. This is his 10th house, and this is ruled by the planet Saturn. Family changes and rebuffed, feeling left out. So this is how others view Justin Timberlake, and they're seeing family changes, but they view him as like the family's changed him. He's no longer in the limelight. His social standing made like I would say like people miss him like socially. They want to see him, but they feel like they that the family changes have him out of the spotlight. All right, we're going to move into his 11th house, dealing with his friends. And what we have here is unsettlement and feeling tossed about. Okay, there could be a physical change going on, a physical move of location and a new direction with his wife, and in as well as their careers. They're all in it together. I don't see anything here, and they're welcoming the new, and I'm thinking that's either a new baby or a new, like just this whole new chapter in their life. Unsettlement and feeling tossed about. Take the next step now. They feel like he's free falling and that he needs to make a move, take the next step now. This is like his friends, these are his supporters, these are people who love him, and they feel that he's being shoved around and tossed about, and they want to see him take a stand, you know, take the next step, make the next move, and to do it like now. They think he's free falling. Now, what about his enemies? Well, they don't work. They're volunteering. They don't work. They ain't got nothing else to do. You know, they're unemployed. they they're not making any money. And his enemies could be women. We have a woman here. This is the incubation, the nesting instinct. These are women. These are women. Why do women hate you? Why are they your enemies? And they don't work. They're laying eggs. They're having babies. Why is this an enemy? You tell me. Because what I'm thinking is like, what is going on? Is this a Wendy Williams situation? Not a Wendy, but a Kelvin or Kevin or whatever his name is. You know, is there? I don't see anything except for the fact that there's something stuck, a healing from the past, welcome the new, and some lady sitting on some eggs. And I'm thinking, enemy. Is this somebody who's pretended that trying to have a baby or saying that they're having a baby? You know, they don't work, they're trying to cash in. Let me know if there's anything scandalous going on with Justin Timberlake along those lines, that if you have any hint of that coming up in the, you know, in 2023, if there's any kind of scandal going on where somebody's trying to say that, you know, they had his baby and they need a paycheck now, you know. Let's I'm gonna keep an eye on that. All right, so that's what I have for Justin Timberlake for 2023. What I will do is I'll pull a couple of T cards just for the fun of it. It's totally separate from what's going on in this reading, but maybe it will get a little bit more insight. Let's just pull 2 T cards for Justin Timberlake. What can he expect coming into 2023? If you have personal questions, like questions that you would like me to ask, people, as far as the readings are concerned, let me know. Just leave them in the comments. I pay attention. We've got the hat. So there's a level of protection and a person wearing many hats, which means they have their hand in many pots, you know. And we have a comb. So this could be having to do with appearance. They could be wearing many hats, could be along the lines of beauty, makeup. There could be a hat line, there could be a hairline, anything like that. But this is, I would say, it's a person who wears many hats, and he'll have his hand in many pots, and he's going to be mindful of detail. He's very, very mindful of detail. We have the 6 and then 8. So Justin's life is balanced. And there's a level of protection there for him. So that's what I have. That's what I have. That's what I have. And that's how I'm going to end this. So please, if you've made it this far, could you consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Merry Christmas.